So I'm sitting here. The music. So I'm sitting here thinking to myself, past lives and things like that. This is your wonderful UT, and I was talking about that. So I started remembering things. You know, when you're created, and there's nothing else created. How would you think to yourself what you look like? How would you look like at yourself? When you're looking at yourself and you're thinking to yourself, what am I? Oh, what am I doing? And all that stupid shit. When you look at yourself, you wonder to yourself how many times you've been, and you wonder, what is all this stuff around you? I'm holding this. So the question is, am I E.T.? Could I ever be an E.T.? Could I have ever been an E.T.? Should I say that I was an E.T.? All of you actually want to be an E.T., but you can't be an E.T. All of you want to understand what I am. I didn't know what it was. I put on my suit and decided I was going to go see people instead of going to sleep. I used to go to sleep. I make the universe, and I didn't make it infinite. I just made it as far as I could ever see. And I was just making these things, which is really the truth, because I didn't know what the fuck I was. I don't need everybody on me. I actually try very hard to be what I am. You should try being what you are. Evil is not a good thing all the time. Sometimes evil is meant for good, and you gotta be a little evil to get a lot of good. And it doesn't mean to be evil to where I'm gonna harm you. Figaro, fish heads, Niger. I can't believe I just said that. See, what does that do? That brings about an emotion. What if I told you none of that really existed? That was made up scenarios, written in history and taught to you. Will the Creator damn every teacher there is? Have you ever questioned? You're taught this. Where's this come from? How many times has it been done? Over 800 in 1880. Actually, 10 something. But that's only here was for like 5 minutes. Well, okay, it was like a week or two, and if you guys went back to that time, you did, and then, well, my goodness, you imagine all that. Yeah. What if this was like an RTS video game, and this idea is copywritten, because I'm on YouTube, and it's really not an idea, it's actually the truth. The orb is made, the globe is made from clay. It's a clay type material, it's a model, and then you lay layers over it digitally, and you lay these layers, and then you load up sims or entities, and they play with you. It's a game, except you jacked in. So you jacked in a way, but you really saved an SD RAM or living RAM. Is you could save information because you're digital. Your electricity, your energy beings. So your energy beings, you're able to go into these things, and they can move you around, and you're saved. Okay? Now, energy beings understand this much. And this is really what you are. Mariana, go look north. and you can see my footprint. You can actually redo that in a laboratory or just at home out in the yard and take a picture, and you can see it will be almost exactly the same. It's been smoothed out with some tools. I worked very meticulously on it. This was my little thing, and I created it all by myself a long time ago. And it's just, yeah, layered. Now, which gives it what? You see, it's all digitally redone. You see, you take the model and you digitally redo it, or you can just model it in the model game now. But to actually get it correct, where you can actually mold it and do other things, you can still do it that way. But to actually touch it. So I understand that idea is now copywritten, and which means it was copywritten a long time ago. Which isn't true, because it can't go that far, because I'm where I'm at in my time, place, and space, not yours. You want to move those, unable to, because you can't take the moment away. I am always going to be what I am. Time, it will not follow a directive, because they don't need it. They're made differently than they were before. Here, what I'm meaning is that their brains can hold the information. It's designed that way. It's designed that way. I don't care if they're textures or not. It only renders until you perceive it. I don't know. I don't give a shit. They're hollow on the inside. Who cares? Everything's hollow on the inside. It's a matrix. Duh. I mean, look at World of Worlds when it got hit with that damn eon beam. But where did all blood and guts go? They're just sheets. Because they blew up too fast, believe me, for the program to actually do it. So they went to sheets. And dust and, yeah, water. Everything is rendered. If you cut it, you look inside of it. It's a fucking layer. It has depth and everything else. It's just a layer. Then it goes back out to the healing, and then it goes back to darkness inside. Well, while that layer is still there, where you're feeling the pain of it inside, or you could, it's just a layer of pain on the layer that's showing. It's all depth, like little tanks. You could just make a star one. Oh yeah, that's what you are. Really. Darwin's. Hi. Charles Darwin. I am actually just a fucking E.T. that got taken by the United States government on first contact. And they resorted to everything that science could do. Everything. Science without empathy and sympathy is not science, but madness. Medieval beyond medieval. And medieval is pretty rough. Believe me, I've seen it. All those torture devices usually, besides the pin one, the Iron Maiden and things of that nature. The pin bed, that was actually acupuncture. Just barely. Wouldn't hurt. But it was acupuncture. Perfectly. It hit all the right places. The stretching rack, for stretching out your back if you got a, you need your spine stretched. And they stretch your spine. It's to help you stay fit. Now, the Iron Maiden was made later. And some entities in the medieval times are very, very evil in their thought. Evil in an electronic village. They were just wicked. And wicked is not good. Believe me. Medieval times, no one cares if you scream. You might be food. Put you in a pot and cook you for the king. Blackthorn. Remade. Twice. 3 times. Because it's really my castle up there. I had it built. But I didn't have problems like that. Cannibalism and things like that, no. If you take care of your people, you don't have a problem. And, I know. A long time ago. You see, this was supposed to be my game. And it was taken. And, well, not really my game. This area was. This was supposed to be the game. There's another area. And there's a hall. Where all the spirits, when you died, you would go and play games. And orbs. Like that clay orb. And there's several of them. All kinds of the main games. Like PlanetSide 2 would be there. That's old. I know, I helped work on it. Hey, Smidley, I'm the guy that put you there. The real Smidley. How's it going, man? You guys got some cool stuff. Yeah, you used to send me some cool stuff. You sent me 3D. Yeah. They had you know something, I never got it. As soon as I was supposed to get it, I didn't get it. Blank out. Yeah, I feel like a fool. I don't care. I forgot. If I have to be honest, because I tell people, hook this up to a lie detector test. Don't take my word for it. I'm not perfect. And some may say, well, it's psychosis psycho. Well, dude, you really need to take some more of your own shit. Because, bitch, you can go look in the ocean and see it. On Google Earth, which really is Atlas, and James Kythe Wardrop Jr. owns Atlas. Because it was this project, and the help, the people that were employees, designers, game designers, things of that nature, that were supposed to help work on things like Matthews and the fake Quimor and yeah, a couple others. She's marching around in her little fucking suit. You look stupid. Okay, and you, Mr. Asshole, with a great sweater, you're not me. Matthews, you trapped me. You had a great, brilliant idea, and you trapped me. You couldn't line up a fucking line, and it's all over. Especially when you're in Waterford, Lake Elizabeth area. You even got pictures where that don't have anything to do with the fucking area, because it's in a different reality. You got realities shoved in, and you're not supposed to, because you're not from this reality. They go to a negative reality, where everything's programmed in a bad way. And you got darkness, and you got the evil that comes out, the evil that you talk about, evil. Cannibals. And that type of society. And you brought them here. They just walk through that area. No, they're just walking or driving down the road, and boom, they're in that area. Because it's a separate layer. That layer is clipped out, the good one, and their layer is there. And you drive down the road. Everything's already in place. Like your family. They can only do it if it takes your whole family. Usually. There's some that go to a different place. Sad, dude. Give me a blackjack again. I was the roadie. Yeah. You need me to set up some stuff for you? Yeah. Alright. I set up fast as fuck. I did a great job. Fucking had the greatest time ever. Hey, I know something that you don't know. Hey, let's throw it out there. Hey, I remember the gray van kiss. I remember the gray van. I remember the gray van, and I remember us going to see a shitty band in a fucking bar after we just got off work in our parts plant. And we were all smelling good, and we're going to the bar. I remember that band, yeah, it had some rough crowd. It was a rough bar. It just had a rough moment there. Yeah, because I don't know who those fucking guys were. And they shot half of us. We just got off work. Wanted to have go see the band. Try to get some pussy. You know, smelling good. Well, had our game going, you know. They worked their ass off. And all of a sudden, man, we're unloading our van full of band equipment. And we were in a band. What do you want to call it? Kiss. Yeah. So, I still taste the lipstick off my lips. One of the greatest hits album. Paul Stanley. That's something we got to do. Live as each other. I love you guys. Gene Simmons. I remember when you and Hillary Clinton did the Jackass Jello mold on the slide. She actually did it. Isn't that fucking awesome? She is pretty fucking cool. I remember one time, this is for her, if she's hearing, and she has started to say, I could just do a picture of his pants kicking that shit. Like, I'm loving that anyway. Yeah. Whoppers incoming. What are you gonna say to that? But let us just Chris. Yeah, whatever. I see telepathically, and we're so funny doing skits. I want a whopper right here. This market. Some fucking gamer. But you got this hair. You know, why does bald men cut their hair like that? You know, you guys should go and try to be clowns. I'm serious, dude. You guys don't even have to worry about makeup up there or nothing, dude. Go be clowns, dude. If I lost my hair, I would be totally depressed. Hey, I was E.T. I didn't have hair, dude. So, what do you think about that? There's nothing to be said about that. That's bullshit. I had great teeth. I got cavities. If I'd known what sex was, I would have had the biggest dick of all. I would have walked in there, yeah, it would have been like the old ballets. Then my cock would have been completely You wouldn't have to stuff any socks in there, Gene. No, Axel, fuck you. Guns N' Roses, dude. Dozy, where you at, baby? Hey, thanks for teaching me some licks. Yeah. I love you, Ozzy. You're the best dad ever, dude. Lucifer. It's something. I loved it. Didn't you know he's a Christian? Christian. I like Purple Haze. I would sing, but they won't let me. They won't even let me sing it. Well, I talk to you. I just don't know if he... Hey, you all... No. Ozzy Osbourne will speak. I'm going to speak because I love him. He's Damien, my son. Old, yeah. You know something, she's really trying hard. I will do this one time, and I'll tell you, this man is not my son. I don't know, and if you ever thought I was associated with this man, I would tell you right off, you're absolutely wrong. I don't know this man. This man is different. This man is not telling the truth. Ozzy Osbourne needs to make a video of his own. And he does. Because he needs to. Everyone does. At least saying something and put it under Dab Nabbit. Because we're sick and tired of this shit. Dab Nabbit. Yeah, I know. As someone old I used to be. How you doing, dude? You get the shit just like I do. He's doing the rap. I was black. Where you at? And now, this was brought to you by, this is 22 minutes. This is going to get cut off and it's bullshit. So fuck you and don't you eat no news, bitch. Oh no, hey, he's gone. He's not gone. You ate him. I caught that one. Okay. Because it was Billy Idol. Long time ago. Right now it could be David Bowie, but no, she does not like that. So it doesn't really matter. Because I could be David Bowie. As you can tell, this all starts to go forward. You see? Fashion. This all starts to go forward. And I could be myself. But I can't be him completely. Because another has said no. But I've lived as him. So how am I not supposed to be him? So I don't understand that. Because I'm one unit. If I want to talk in the voice of my old self, this is my deck. You get your own fucking deck. I lived this. Motherfucker. And I was Liberace, and I wasn't gay. I was fashionable. I did that for the audience. And everybody of that time knows that. Yahweh will lie his ass off. When I was Yahweh, Mom Steve. That's why. And Christophorus Theophilus with Kingus Mosarius. And I don't give a flying fuck because I was toned down. Dude, I just wrote that shit down because I knew if it went up a little bit and the and I was not trying to get laid. Actually, I was really fucking poor. None of my shit hit, actually. Very few things. And I died in a pauper's grave. They just dumped me in a big ass fucking... It went right down and off to the side. So I'm brave. Coast was clear. Because this is the Matrix. And redid it. Put their own faces up there. And Britannica. Yeah. Dude, I was there when... when I did this before. I could have did it as Jim Morrison. Read everything and pick it out and pick up on the words. Like shit is hitsa. Happens. Happens, huh? Hitsa, happens, huh? And then you take SA and HA. Ah, sa. It's the end of that one. You see, your realization and your moment bring about these changes in language and tone. You don't understand this because you're young and you're never taught to read. Not truly. You read in a language called Glish when you do it in English, as you call it. It's not. Consonants are not pronounced correctly. Glish is a form of gutter. It's old, but it pronounces things a little differently. It's English. They speak Glish. It's England, English people. You see, in I-N, E is I-N, with a space. Glish. Glish is the language. You speak. Your tongue is English. Your book is in space English. Okay. There's something new in there. More people like to speak Arrakis. That's different. Mark of the Covenant. You guys call me Mark. You don't touch me. These are orders for you and how to deal with me. Do you understand that? Ark of the Covenant wasn't a battery. It's an explanation of what I am. The Golden Child. The one whose orb is gold. Adam. And Adam is my molecule as well. It's gold. You know how to make gold? You take real clay, earth clay, and you cake it. It's the bubbles and everything in it too. You cake it with water or mineral oil, one of the two, alcohol maybe, and you take it in a deep fryer with AC/DC, and you electrify it. You can do it in a deep fryer and just electrify it, and what it'll do is atomize the water, and it will stick to the clay, and the clay will turn into gold. That's how you make real 100% gold. I'm a mineral. It was easy. Pewter was difficult. You make carbon-based pewter. That's lead, basically. How do you make pewter? Real pewter. That doesn't write across a piece of paper. That way you can wear it. Because it has properties. Metal has properties that interfere with the matrix in a certain way. And interfere with your body in a certain way. So you can separate yourself from the matrix just a little bit and become what we call spiritual. This is important. I will start another one.